Stacy, Mark Hensley, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, Mr. Hensley?
It's been a rough day.
What's going on today?
Did you hear that I was in the ER last night?
I did see that, yes. You got a pretty bad sunburn, it sounds like.
Yeah, but they had me in there on some fucking suicide protocol. I was pissed.
Oh, that's interesting, because the notes all said that you denied any thoughts of suicide or homicide.
I definitely did. It was the crisis line that fucking phoned that in. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I wonder if it had to do just more with the need for the police presence that we always deal with.
Oh no, it was a full-blown, here comes a suicidal piece of work. And I was like,
okay.
What are you talking about? I walked in there with, I was just wearing my underwear, holding my jeans. And the cop is like, because of the statements you made, can I search your pants? I was like, take my pants. I don't care. And they gave me some petroleum jelly crap but it works. But because I'm on this, I'm in the desert on my campsite, I have all sorts of, dirt and debris that sticks to my legs. So I don't want to use it. The pain's getting better, but I can barely walk.
Well, that sounds really painful.
Yeah, no, it's an MFer.
Yeah, sunburns are kind of have their own sort of pain to them, and it's not a good time.
Yes, ma'am. Anyway, you should get a bunch of referrals if you haven't got them yet.
I did have two. I was actually planning to call you this afternoon, but I just noticed now that there was the third one, so that I had not seen. So I'm just seeing that now. What was it that had you calling them this most recent time?
Fucking, I was supposed to get $500 returned to me. I have no fucking money, ma'am. And Reno said that they were going to give me $500 today on a bench trial that I beat 2 weeks ago, right? So I waited until the day that they said it would be there, and I went down there, and they fucking jerked me around. I recorded the whole thing. I recorded everything and put it on YouTube.
Okay. So they were supposed to refund you $500, and they're not paying any of it?
Hundy indeed. Respect to you, ma'am.
Did they give you are they going to give you the money?
They told me 4 more fucking weeks. I called 911 and told them that I'm going to kill a fucking Reno police officer.
And how are they responding to that when you make those threats?
I told them to call me. They haven't called me yet.
Okay.
It's all on YouTube.
So, I mean, I'm mystified that somebody can call dispatch and threaten to kill the police, and there's this low level of intervention. What are you hoping their response is going to be when you call and say these things?
Lethal.
What do you mean by that?
I will die or they will die. I'm tired of this fucking game.
Okay. I mean, is it any consolation that you're going to probably have access to your money in, what is it going to be, 10 hours?
That's why I'm not going into Reno. I was in their court today, and I called and asked to speak to the chief of police. I got their fucking administrative assistant. She put me on 15 minutes of terminal hold, if you're familiar with that. And then I just fucking hung up. I called some other citizen's line that I heard on the recording, and that fucking hung up on me. And I'm just pissed. I'm fucking pissed. I'm beyond pissed. I talked to the guy that sold me the car in Las Vegas. Reno PD told him to contact Las Vegas PD, and Las Vegas PD told him to fuck off. If I mentioned I'll kill you, I apologize, ma'am.
You haven't said that to me, no.
I've been saying that for the last fucking 2 weeks. I have the repertoire of a fucking African Grey, and for some reason that one's coming out all the fucking time now.
Mm-hmm. So you went to court today to get the money back, and that didn't work out. What time did that happen?
Hey, Shy, what time were we at the courthouse?
Today?
Yeah.
About 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock? I think it was earlier. He's fucking drunk right now.
Okay, so 11 or a little earlier.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's the plan for the rest of the day then?
He's really trying to get a fucking fire going, and I'm not going to let him do it. The last thing that we need is a fucking grass fire. Everything's still green around here, but tomorrow when I get my money, I'm going to buy 2 12-man tents, and they have, for $89 right now at Costco, a gas fire pit, right? And it's in a metal stand, so we're not going to catch anything on fire. But fucking Chief over here is going nuts trying to stack firewood for the night.
Okay. How are you all doing for staying warm at night?
You know, he has a nicer sleeping bag than me because his crushes down, but Costco had a bag on sale for $44. That's good down to 30 degrees. My only problem is I'm on a bit of a slope, so I wake up, at the bottom of the tent. The wind the last couple days has been a bear, but I got some twine and stakes to the poles so that they won't blow in. Things are going well. I got nothing but high quality problems. I was a fucking idiot and spent about 45 minutes with my chicken legs exposed in the sun, meaning I sat in a director's chair and then put my my legs straight out on another chair, just only for about 45 minutes. And man, am I a fucking cooked lobster, man. I am an honorary red man. I am much redder than he is, and I walk like a fucking drunk.
Yeah. So I know you said that sounds like if you put the cream on, then you kind of get some debris that sticks to your legs.
I'm just gonna suffer through it.
Okay.
Or contend with it. I don't suffer.
And by suffer through it, do you mean using the lotion or not using the lotion?
Not using the lotion. I didn't shower today because I was scared of that fucking water. I don't know what temperature I could tolerate, but I was just like, fuck it, I'll just have greasy hair today. And I got that appointment at 8:30 tomorrow, so I'll probably hit the gym around 5:30.
Okay.
Now, is that with the same psychologist that I met with 2 weeks ago, or is this going to be a different psychologist?
This will be a different psychologist. Dr. Colgan wasn't available at that time slot, so this is going to be Dr. Artuzio.
Male or female?
Female.
Excellent. Thank you.
And so for tonight, are you just going to stay there at in the park area?
We went to the courthouse, and I was.
You need to attend to?
No, I got nothing I need to attend to. We were at the courthouse, and I was really fucking frustrated. Check out my YouTube channel. I have probably 20 videos that I posted today. Anyway, well, he's almost out of vodka, but he's got something like 48 beers. So when I went to the 99-cent store, and Melissa bought me some ice and some Kern's Nectar crap. And while I was in there, Chief was over at the Food Max raiding the village, and he stole like a 30 pack of Rolling Rock, a rotisserie chicken, bread, pickles, and did you get peanut butter and jelly or no?
No.
Okay, we still have some, but he got some good bread.
Okay, so who's Melissa?
Melissa works at the 99-cent only store, and I had a 93 cents on Shy's food stamp card, and I had change in my pocket, but not enough to cover the ice and the nectar. It only came to $3, and she paid for it. It's on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. So the kindness of strangers.
Hey, I'm trying to remain honest, right? And yeah. So when people give me shit, I ask them, I put them on YouTube, right? I record public officials. Sometimes I'm courteous and I don't point the camera at their face and don't show who they are, but they're public officials. I can, record them. And then when I go into a corporate store, they have cameras all over the fucking place. So I record, anyway. They tell me that I'm not allowed to. I'm like, fuck you. You're recording, right? I'm recording too. So, I record all my interactions with these corrupt corporations, corrupt government officials, and 911 when I'm telling the cops I'm gonna fucking kill him. And why would I lie about that? It's all on
Right,
YouTube.
and-
It's all on fucking YouTube, ma'am.
Mhm. And so you said you're kind of expecting a call from Reno Police today?
Or a raid. I'm prepared for either.
Okay. Well, it seems like they're trying to just, give you a wide berth, I guess is how I would put it.
Yeah,
And
tell them they need to give me a fucking report. I'm driving a stolen vehicle because of those bitches.
have you talked to the rental car company?
No, I haven't heard from Hertz either. Nobody's calling me to tell me to return it. So I tell everybody exactly what I'm driving and where I'm at and that it might be stolen. I told you I got pulled over for attempted bank robbery. They're not fucking with me.
That was last week, right?
It's a couple days ago. But they know where my camp is. They know the vehicle that I'm driving. I've been given a description every time.
Yeah, I have noticed that. I was kind of wondering if maybe, because is the rental car being paid through your car insurance company?
Currently, but Adam down at globalauto.com went down to the Las Vegas police station today at the behest of Reno PD, and LVPD told him to fuck off. I called him. That's all recorded on my YouTube channel. I've been blasting my father, my mother, Kim Schneiderman. I've been fucking blasting everybody today. I have like 20 fucking videos.
So, with Kim, I know that in the past she's been somebody that you really felt supported by, but also have made death threats against. I'm just kind of wondering how things are between the two of you currently.
Well, that's on YouTube. I left her a message saying, hey, I don't know how pissed you are, but I'm pretty fucking pissed myself. I'm willing to meet you in the middle. But I retract fucking nothing. She watches my YouTube channel. She watches every single video, right? And I fucking blasted her on YouTube because she has a dirtbag fucking daughter that stole $2,000 from me.
But what about Kim herself?
Kim herself is ambivalent to fucking everything except for money.
And what do you mean by money? You mean, because the last video that I saw was she was working on depositing some money to your account.
No, I blasted her on YouTube talking about how she profits from the death of children.
How she profits from the death of children?
Yes, ma'am. She works for a major nonprofit named NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Illness. And any time that somebody commits suicide, her or a nonprofit gets fucking tens of thousands of dollars in donations. And, funerals are put in place that, where people are told to donate to fucking NAMI. She fucking loves it when people die.
Is that really what you think she feels when somebody dies?
I think that's factually what happens when somebody dies. I think that she is very financially motivated and ambivalent to everything else. I detest nonprofits.
Who is an individual or what is an agency that you feel like has the right motivations?
The Salvation Army.
Okay, so what is it that's different about them?
They provide a lot of services. A lot of it's bullshit. The charging you $10 to $15 to sleep in a shelter for the night is absolute bullshit. I believe that their clothing and their stores are reasonably priced, and they offer a service as well as the goodwill to the homeless community, to those that are, intelligent enough to utilize it.
Okay, so you feel like the services that they offer are relevant and useful.
Yes, ma'am. Goodwill and Salvation Army. I think that 988 actively kills people. I think that police officers are corporate enforcement.
And how is it that 988 actively kills people?
Watch my YouTube channel. I'm blasting the fuck out of 988. Any video that's long is a 988 call.
Okay. So if you feel like they're actively killing people, I'm curious about why you would continue to call them.
Because they're actively helping me. I fucking love them. The video that I had, I can call you back with the title. I don't know it offhand. Oh! I believe it's called Godsmack at the End.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a 25-minute video, and I don't even want to talk to the shrink tomorrow. I just want to play the fucking video.
Okay, well, she's definitely going to want to talk to you.
That's fine. The video's only 25 minutes. She can talk to me for the remainder of it. I'm willing to stay as long as she has fucking time for me. But I guarantee you after 45 minutes, she's going to go, time's up. I don't give a fuck. I'll kill a cop.
Why is that the response to the end of a mental health appointment?
Because they don't have time to work through any of the fucking issues. And every time I go speak to somebody, it's like I'm talking to a new fucking person. And I literally fucking am most of the time. So I call the crisis line 20 times a day because it's the same service that I get from the fucking VA.
Okay. And we definitely want to get you in a situation where you are seeing a provider consistently.
You be you, I'll be me.
Okay.
I meet all obligations.
Okay. All right. So some hiccups in terms of the sunburn and not being able to get your money back from the court today, but otherwise the plan is still in place that you're going to get up early in the morning, get money from the ATM, have a shower, get some juice, come to your appointment.
Yes, ma'am. I got nothing but high quality problems. I won't bring any nitrous oxide, and I don't. Fuck me. The dispensaries don't open till 9, so I won't even have cannabis.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
Nah,
citation.
I don't give a fuck about that. I would just use it prior to going in.
Yeah, well, I think it's better. The closer you are to your natural state when you come in for the appointment, the better.
You know what? I'm just looking to control myself. What do you think my natural state is? It's fucking yelling, fuck you, and I'll kill you.
Yeah, well, if that's who you are, that's, we want to, again, we need to know what we're dealing with in order to be able to treat it properly.
That's fine. I'll come in and threaten everybody tomorrow, and then next time I come in, I'll smoke a joint, and everybody will be like, hey, do me a favor. Will you smoke a joint before you come in again?
Well, we'll see, but tomorrow we'll get a good baseline read.
Can I guarantee you something?
I don't think it's necessary unless...
No, but I'm going to tell you anyway. If my money comes in tomorrow evening, I'm going to buy nitrous oxide.
Okay.
Indeed.
How often do you use that when you're able to access it?
I have been years without being able to access it because it's quite expensive because of the packaging that it's in, right? It comes in metal cylinders. I have, when I came to Reno, been utilizing it in the form of whipped cream. And what I do with whipped cream is I just drink the entire container, meaning the aerosol container, because the nitrous oxide is embedded in the cream, and it goes through the digestive tract, so the effects are significantly longer than if you inhale it. But I believe you people like to say that I huff it. Much like I huff atmospheric gases and oxygen, which I think is only like 16% in the atmosphere. I don't know the concentration of nitrous oxide in the atmosphere, but for some reason you guys fear nature and natural remedies.
So when you get nitrous,
Yes, ma'am.
it's something like Ready Whip. It's a can of whipped cream.
Yes, ma'am. I was going to Winco and I could get it for $1.89 a can. The problem is the cream is highly fattening and I was gaining a lot of weight.
Is that what you brought to the VA?
No, ma'am. I brought a big ass obnoxious tank.
So where did you get that?
An Indian head shop. Or Pakistani, maybe.
Okay. I would have thought that there were some restrictions around buying something like that.
No, it's totally legal. Up in Washington, you could only get the little, I think, 1.4 gram Whip It brand type cartridges. But down here, they sell big tanks.
And how big are we talking? Like,
I think it was 2,480 grams.
Okay. Is
So
it like
so
something that's easy to carry, or
no, that's a bitch to carry. The easy thing to carry is a small whipped cream container and the 1.4 gram cartridges. They're just a lot more expensive.
Right. I'm just wondering, like, were you trying to wheel something into the VA?
No, ma'am. It was about the size of my forearm, but as thick around as my thigh.
Okay.
That video's on YouTube. But that was last week.
Okay.
I post a lot of videos.
Right. Okay. So I'm not super experienced in the use of nitrous, but I do know it's short lasting. And
About 7 minutes half-life. That's if you inhale it. The half-life is significantly longer, but not as potent if you eat the whipped cream and bite it with nitrous oxide, because it goes through the digestive tract. So that's more of a long-term strategy. But for like PRN immediate relief, inhalation is, the recommended or preferred method.
And so when you use the whipped cream, so I understand that you eat it, do you also huff once the bottle's empty of the cream?
I might huff the first amount of gas that's in the container, and then I just consume the cream, thereafter. All of that's on YouTube. I explain all of it. The guy that discovered nitrous oxide for medical purposes got the Nobel Prize. It's so safe that they administer it to children in pediatric dentistry without, any monitoring. The pediatric ADA says that, it enhances communication. I was going to explain all of this to my doctor, but the fucking fuzz pinned me in for a half an hour.
Okay. Well, I did do a little, not extensive, but a little looking into, and I certainly could not find anything where nitrous was recommended in any sort of extended use situation.
I don't know about extended use because, the medical community has no need for that. But it's safe enough that they sell it without a prescription. Whip It brand is EUC prescription grade. I don't know. In other words, they're not advertising that they're FDA approved, but they're ECU or EUC prescription grade. And then the cheaper brands are just food grade, and honestly, I don't care about that. I use nicotine vape and I use cannabis vape, so I'm of the impression that my lungs have no problems expelling particles.
So what is the hoped for benefit when you use nitrous?
I don't hope for a benefit, I receive a benefit.
And what is that?
They say it's anti-pain. I don't have pain typically, but it's anti-anxiety. And it's sort of like a truth serum.
You don't strike me as somebody who has difficulty saying what's on their mind.
No, ma'am. So I use it for anti-anxiety purposes. I'm just saying what other people do.
So for anxiety, something that only has a